Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to talk about the length of your chain, because a lot of people don't know. You go into the jeweler, you want to know how long your chain should be, what length it is, and the jeweler going to tell you and show you, but you really want to know what's going to fit you perfectly. So today I'm going to show you 3 different sizes, and I really think this all depends on the area that you in, the part of the world that you in. Some places in the world like their jewelry and their chains worn longer than other places in the world. Right now, if you ask me my opinion, a lot of the shorter chains are being worn right now. Like the very long isn't really in style that much. Like back in the day, people used to have it hanging very low. Today, that's not the case. It's a lot of chokers with the pendants. So we're gonna jump straight into it, fellas. First, initially, you have my diamond tennis chain, which is the longest out of my chains. This was my very first chain that I bought, and I bought it a couple of years ago. I bought it back in 2018. I bought the chain, and during those times, I felt as though the chains were a little bit longer. Like people were wearing them a little bit longer back in those times. So I wanted my chain to have some hang to it. Today, I think that it's actually the longest chain of mine, and it's the one that people are not really wearing chains this long anymore. But I'll go over that in further in a little detail a little bit in a minute. So this one, the diamond chain, the diamond tennis chain right here, you guys. This is actually 24 inches. 14 karat gold, 24 inches. It's the longest out of all of my chains. Then you have the Cuban chain. I'll zoom in for you a little bit. You have the Cuban chain. The Cuban chain is actually 22 inches. When I bought the Cuban chain, that's when things were starting, the chains were starting to get a little bit shorter by that time. Guys were wearing 20-inch Cuban chains. Females were wearing 16-inch Cuban chains. But me, I opted to go for the 22-inch because I like for my chain to have a little bit hang to it. Now my smaller chain, which is my platinum bar. This is actually a certified bar of platinum that I bought from off of APMEX, and I got it wrapped in platinum with diamonds all around it, all around the bezel. I took it to my jeweler, had him iced out the bezel, but the bar is actually real platinum that I bought on my own. This is actually 20 inches right here. This is 20 inches right here. So you can see how this it's more tighter up here. And I didn't want for my Cuban to sit that tight on my neck. To me, that just reminds me of a female chain. Maybe in your area, you like the 20 inches, or I can't see how you would like the 16 inches. That's a choker right there. That's a female chain. I don't care where you're from. But so I chose the 22 and the Cuban to leave some room. Now, the 20-inch on the platinum chain was necessary because I didn't want it to really hang that low. So I felt like with the 20-inch on the platinum bar chain, that it just, it still sits up there. So to me, that sits perfectly because it falls right on the edge of the Cuban. Now, remember, I told you guys, this is 24 inches. I bought this, was my first chain. So to me, when I put this on, it actually complemented the Cuban chain very, very well because it hung just low enough. So when I wear all 3 of them, you can actually see each piece perfectly. You can see the platinum bar because the diamond chain actually hangs so low. You can see the diamond chain because it hangs lower than everything else. And you can actually see the Cuban chain because the Cuban chain is thick and it spreads out enough. So you have to pick your poison, guys. You can go with the 20-inch chain, you can go with the 24-inch chain, or the 22. Personally, I think you can't go wrong with the 22. I think that the 20 is a little bit too short, but the 20 is perfect for certain occasions. So say for instance, if you're going to a dinner, you're going out to a dinner or something like that, or you going to a wedding or something like that. Now the 22 could actually be too long. You could go to those events with a 22 and it could have a medallion on it and it sit a little bit low, and you got a street dope boy ghetto look in a wedding environment or a dinner environment, versus where the 20-inch just looks like a complement piece to your clothes. And that can work out very, very well in your favor because it can highlight your outfit a whole lot. So on a daily basis, I can wear the 20-inch and it just complements my clothes. So you want to think about that too. Now, to me, the 24-inch where I'm from is not something that's really highly favored. So if I'm not wearing my Cuban, you really won't see me wearing my diamond chain. You just won't see it. So like I said, it really goes on what part of the world you from, what size chains you go with. But I know a lot of people want to see the size of the chains compared. So with my jewelry, I can actually show you guys all up close and personal. 20, 22, 24. What I will say, guys, is, because you know I don't like to keep you long, I just like to feed you the knowledge that everybody else is not feeding you. So what I will say here is, guys, that the platinum bar is 20 grams. This particular platinum bar, because a lot of people ask and say, oh, what size is the platinum bar? It's 20 grams of platinum surrounded in a platinum bezel with diamonds on it. So just know that. Know what size you want. Know what occasion you're wearing it for. And I think you guys will be straight. I think you guys will be okay. But know going in what size chain you want. And also know, when you buy your pendant to go on your chain, your pendant will pull your chain down. So this 24-inch chain actually looks longer than what it normally would be because the pendant on it adds weight to it, so it pulls it down further. So always be knowledgeable of that. So if you get you a 22-inch chain, just remember that, once you put your pendant on there, it's going to pull that chain down to hang a little bit lower. So know that right there. Like if you pay attention to the 20-inch chain, it doesn't look that bad because the platinum bar pulls it down like that. All right, guys, that's the video for today. The length of the chain and how low you might want your chain, and get back with me with some comments. Maybe you guys are wearing it lower than what you normally would wear it. Maybe some places in your area y'all go lower than 24 inches. Let me know, guys. Like I said, if you like the video, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at UPT_BEasy, and I'll see you guys later.